you may have seen by the title, is a Q&A. And I want to say first that people have said, Lottie, people might have questions, maybe you should do a Q&A. So it's not just me thinking everyone needs to hear my answers. I don't want you to get the wrong idea about my personality from this. And these questions have been either sent in specifically for this video, or they're questions that have come up quite often in the comments for my videos. So that's the context for this, and also there'll be timestamps to the different questions in the description. If you don't care about certain questions, that is fine. But basically, I hope this video can give a bit more context to my other videos about who I am, where I'm trying to go in life, and also I hope to give advice to some questions I'm quite commonly asked. So that's the aim of the video, and let's stop trying to make excuses for myself and get on with answering the questions. So the first question I'm quite often asked is, how old are you? And I think this is basically trying to ask what kind of life stage I'm at. So I'm 19, I'm turning 20 in April, and I left sixth form in 2021, and I've been working since then. And the next question is drama school related. It's a bit of a downer, can't lie, and it's, where did you get rejected from? So in my first year of auditioning, I got rejected from actor musicianship at GSA, Mount View and Rose Bruford. And I also got rejected from straight acting from RADA, Lambda, Guildhall, Rose Bruford, Arts Ed, Mount View and Central. Which is quite a lot, but I mean, not many people get in on the first year. And in my second year, I got rejected from straight acting from RADA, Lambda, Guildhall and Royal Welsh. And also, both years, I did get rejected from the National Youth Theatre as well. So I mean, I don't really know what to say to that, but I think it just shows that you can get rejected from a lot of places and it's not really the end. Like, most people, the vast majority of people get rejected from all of these places. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of people auditioning for like 20, 30 spaces, and you don't often hear from the people who are rejected, so here I am. And the next question is, do you recommend any acting classes or private acting teachers for gap years? And I mean, the short answer is yes. But I also don't know where everyone's based. Obviously it would be a bit concerning if I did know where everyone lived. But I know people from across the country, and I've also attended classes across the country, weirdly. I don't know why I go so far for classes. But I will leave them in the description, some that I've been to, some that other people have been to and recommended. Because I would really recommend going to a class in person. And also, I think it's kind of sad that there's not as many online classes anymore. Like, I did the National Youth Theatre online screen acting course on Zoom. But I don't think now the restrictions have lifted, they do as many online classes in places anymore. But I would also recommend my singing teacher, because I think it's nice to be able to do acting in a different format, in acting through song, and I think that's given me a lot of things about voice that I can then apply to just straight acting. So I'll link her in the description as well. You're welcome, Lucy, for the free promo. And the next question got sent in specifically for this video, so thank you so much for sending in questions for the video. And that is, how do you not compare yourself to people on the same drama school or acting journey as you? And first of all, I'd like to say comparison is really normal. I think everyone does it, but how I've tried to avoid it and got better at dealing with comparison is I just go into auditions especially and think, everyone could be lying to you, because it's kind of horrible to say, but quite often people just lie or exaggerate certain parts of themselves, and you don't want to feel like you've got yourself worked up over something that isn't even true. Like, quite often you can't prove whether they've actually done this certain whatever, or whether it's just all lies. So I like to go in and just not believe people. Not believe people, that sounds horrible, and it sounds like a horrible thing to do, to just believe people are lying, but just don't take anything too hard, because you can't prove 100% in that moment that it is true, so it's no point getting yourself worked up about that. And the second thing I'd say is I try to look for any kind of positivity or advantages of whatever situation I'm in. Like, if I'm getting rejected from something that other people are not, that's developing my mindset and my ability to deal with rejection, you know what I mean? Like, it is really hard, but you've just got to focus on your own journey, because at the end of the day, you know all the details of your own journey. You don't know the full details of anyone else's. And the last question was sent in by the same person who sent in the previous question, so thank you so much for that. Really, really appreciate it. And that is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I actually have no idea, like, at all. Well, maybe I have some idea, but I think it's quite hard to know, because you don't know which opportunities you'll be accepted for, and any opportunity could take your life in a completely different direction. So I don't want to have set in my mind a specific place that I think I'll end up being at, because I don't want to close myself off to any other options. But I think actually 5 years is a really, really long time, so I think I could take my acting a lot further in the next 5 years, and I could do some very interesting things. I look forward to seeing what will happen, and yeah, it's quite exciting really, and also scary, because I don't know at all what will happen in the next 5 years, but I guess none of us do, so that's kind of a scary thought to end it on. That's where this Q&A will end. If you have any other questions for any Q&As that I might do in the future, then please leave them in the comments, and if not, that's fine, I guess. Won't be doing any more of these. But thank you so much for watching. This video is coming out in the new year, I think. First video of the new year. So I hope you had a great new year. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. And I will see you in another video. Bye!